Because it shows, it says that I have broadcasted. I thought maybe from the what's new,
No, yeah, you can
it
go
pop
down
up
to
on
like you
yours.
can just highlight my name and it shows me broadcasting and stuff. When you're looking at the activity feed or at friends list, and you can hit button that says watch now,
That's hot.
and it goes basically you use the PS4 network to go to YouTube to watch my shit on YouTube, which is fucking weird because if you go to YouTube, then you just circumvent all that shit. I don't know why they do that. That's bizarre.
I guess I'll pull up YouTube. It says that Retro Code hasn't shared anything. It's video clips and screenshot broadcast. Nope. Alright, I'll do
Yeah, I don't know
YouTube.
where you're looking at, so I couldn't tell you. I know you can do it
Yeah, I
from
was
the
going to
menu, but
friends. Yeah, I thought
I
it
just
might be
find it
easier
easier
just to
just to use
select it.
YouTube, yeah, because it's less of a fucking hassle. Like I said, it's weird
I
that they
guess.
bring up their own system to fucking just navigate to take you to fucking YouTube. I should just take you to the app.
Let's see. Search. I just click on your name, right?
You should
Subscribers,
see,
whatever.
yeah. If you look at the
Live
if you pull up
now.
the app, you'll see the little live thing in the bottom, I think, right corner.
There we go. I got an echo. I guess you got your mic on, the mic area or whatever.
Yeah, on the YouTube thing, yeah. I think that's on. Is there how much of a delay is there?
About 3 seconds, maybe.
All right. All right, let's go to practice. All right, what character do you want to take a look at first?
Oh. I'm glad I ain't fucking high or anything, dude. Let me sit
No,
up.
but I'll probably start drinking here in about an hour or so.
Yeah. I was playing. I was playing fucking Liu Kang. Liu Kang. I was wanting to play him, but I don't know if he's good or not. You know,
Nah, I
like
couldn't tell
as a
you right now. It's a little bit too early in the game to see which of those characters are good. Some of them are really strong out the bat, but that may change over the following months. Some of his stuff's easy. There's like one combo that I can't really fucking do because you have to be so goddamn fast. But I don't know. You're younger than me. Maybe you can. I sure in the shit can't. I managed to do it in the trials, but that's about it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you know how to do
Is
roundhouse
this
or foot switch.
Twitch? No,
Yep,
this is YouTube.
it's
Never
YouTube.
mind.
Yeah, I'm not using Twitch. There's a delay. It's like I think fucking like 8 seconds on Twitch. That's the reason I really stopped using it because I don't like that. But you can easily go to move list, and there's all the basic stuff they'll go over, like throws and all that stuff, and that's not really the main thing. Is the combo stuff, and you can just tag everything with the Y button. So any moves or combos or even finishers and ability stuff, you can tag and just bring up later, or it'll pop up on the screen. So let's see.
Which one, the combo? That one, done listening, is the one that you
I have fucking no
couldn't
idea.
do?
I don't play with him, so we'll find out. Yeah, see, it's moving back and forth. It's fairly easy to do most of the stuff. Like it's no Mortal Kombat. You tap buttons, so yeah, it's probably this one right here. I can't do it with my thumb. Yeah, I have to be really quick with that one. So yeah,
You
so
have to
that
like
first.
slide your thumb
Yeah, I have
back
to
and
slide
forth.
my thumb back and forth. I can't press it. Yeah, that's one I have a fucking trouble issue with. That combo needs to ender. If I can get it off. There
How
we
did
go.
you do the Indies?
The ending is just his special moves have not changed much at all. You know, fireball, back forward punch. Same thing with that. Bicycle kick is the other kick button. And you can meter burn it twice and keep going. But of course you heat up your special meter. Now the thing with the EX meter stuff at the bottom, like the little swords, you know, that's the one you use to amp up your stuff.
Yep.
You don't
You gotta
it
hit
does
R1, don't you?
Yeah, you get hit R1, and the timing will be different for certain stuff. Like you could do the move and then hit R1, or sometimes you have to do the move and hit R1 at the same time. Now, the difference between this and basically any other fighting game is that meter refills. So it doesn't matter how much you beat the hell out of somebody or you're blocking. It's all time based. So like you're not gonna get meter back until until time goes
It
by.
fills up time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your shield, I guess your
Yeah,
defensive
the defense
meter.
is it's used for two things. It's not going to hinder you in your blocking or anything like that. So like that's not going to be an issue with that. What it is let's say you get juggled, you hit down and block at the peak of the juggle of you in the air, and this will drop you like a rock. So that way you can get out of the juggle, but that eats up two of the defensive bars. You can still take damage as you're falling from that, but you'll see like an armor thing. You'll hear it and everything. You'll notice it. You still take damage. It's just not much, but like it's just like usually they'll get one extra hit out of that. So you can still kind of die from that, but it's a way to get out of a juggle. And it's the same thing as with the attack one. It refills over time. If you get knocked down with like a foot sweep, you can use one bar to do a get up attack. You know, just wake up and hit them, or a roll.
Yep.
You have to do that on your when you start to do the stand up animation. I think it's up and Y, or not Y, but up and triangle or up and X are the two get up options. So you'll have like a punch get up and a kick get up, and they vary from character to character. But if you don't want to do that, I think it's back and square or circle for a front roll and a back roll. Okay. So like they have options to get that, but I wouldn't worry about that right off the bat because it's a little bit. I didn't even. Yeah, when I first started playing, I didn't use any of that stuff. So it's best just to it's best to get the combos down first before you try to do some of the other stuff. Let's see. See, like that's very easy Liu Kang video. I mean, that's combos, just fucking 3x, 4x's, and he gets two juggles out of it.
It's about the trying to turn the tide while they're trying to be aggressive in the frame. That's what I was getting out of that.
Yeah, there's frame traps. It's like if you do this easy combo with Liu Kang, afterwards you can be punished if they're really close because it doesn't really push them away on block that far. So they're gonna powerfully punish you if you spam this.
So
combo.
you're gonna have to know. Yeah, you're gonna have to know.
Yeah, but like, let me see.
Can you cancel the combo and then back away, or?
It depends on how far you go in. Like that X square, because you move that so fast, you're not really gonna be able to quit that because once you start it, because let me.
Once it started, it's already started.
Yeah, and you can't really get up. Make a show you a character I better explain and show at the same time. Cause I don't know Liu Kang. Liu Kang's not bad. He's just like he is in the other versions. He does a fuck ton of damage, but he doesn't have easy ways in. So you have to fucking deal with that shit. Like you have to get a legit shit, but that's fine. I mean, I'm using Kung Lao and Cabal. Those are the main two I like. And then I started using Shang Tsung. He's pretty fun. Shao Kahn's pretty fun. Shao Kahn's kind of sucky though because he's not quick. So anybody who has quick attacks, once they get on top of him, he has a real fucking problem. But like, a little simple combo that I did, like that, unless I'm right next to you when I start doing it, like I want to be fine. So you can't punish if it's that far away on that last hit. Or like that combo right there, because it's so short and so quick, you can't punish that either. So like there's two combos, but one's punishable and one's not. So like that one's not punishable. And let's see, I'm trying to think. Those are the ones I mostly go with. Like the first day me and Jay were playing, I was basically able to start doing this combo within probably like an hour. And
I
that
was
wasn't too hard.
doing Cabal combos on practice,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's what I was doing.
He is
Well,
very
I don't.
simple and
You're
easy.
probably ahead of me,
Yeah,
but
I
you
mean, that's just,
go into a combo and
yeah,
then
like that
sweep.
combo, that's 3 buttons.
Yeah.
That's 3 buttons, they're all the same. So the only thing I'm doing, like the quick punches, those are just all straight up square. 1, 2, 3 square. Once I get to that third one, though, once I commit, I can't stop it. But if I'm quick enough, you can bust it out in the second or first hit. And you can go into special moves that way. But if I do that third hit, it's committed. And if you tap it too much, you're spamming it, you're just going to be stuck in that. But like with this combo, so like I didn't get it right that time. It's a little bit pain in the ass, but like if you do the 3 buttons, fuck. Here's where I'm having some issues. Is he can combo off the third hit, but it's kind of hard to do, and you have to commit really early to it. So if, like, you're basically kind of guessing. So if you think you're gonna get the opening, it's best to go through it like that. If not, then you're stuck, because then you're doing that spin dash, and that leaves him open. Spin dash, the punish is really small, so you have to be quick. Just like when I do the spin dash, I have a 1.5 seconds to hit you, and if I don't, that's not going to fucking connect if the person's holding block, which is insane to me, because if they block this spin, he's fucking open for like 2 seconds. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm really pissed about that.
But you can also do a spin dash into a combo too.
Yes, you can spin dash into any combo. So like that one I was doing like this. If I don't commit to the second button, oh shit. So you can just combo into it. And that's pretty much anybody's moves. You'll have to, when you play with them, you have to kind of figure out, where your stopping point is and where it isn't. Like I said, at first I couldn't do this one combo. Hold on. Because I couldn't figure out the timing. I kept throwing fucking projectiles, and I still can't do it that well. So like I couldn't do that combo. Like I just kept trying, and I kept fucking doing that right there, which is fine. I mean, it stops me if they actually blocked it. That there won't be no punish on the throw of the projectile, and actually recovers pretty quick. But he has really good shit like this, so you can grab somebody fucking that's full screen. I mean, that's a pretty good fucking combo, but you have to spend meter for that.
Too slow.
And see, that's 248 for that, and well, that's a nice combo. I don't really fuck with it. I just use the projectiles for zoning with him. The one combo that I had myself learn how to do is this one, because I'll get 300 damage. That's pretty good for 2 meters, but I had to burn 2 meters for the hook grab. Oh, that's a low one. God damn it. There we go. For the air one, which you have to go in and set that up in the customize menu, because his 2 starting styles do not have that move, which sucks. I don't really want to play online. They have a league thing now where you can earn colors and skins. Yeah. They set you in 2 presets that the initial game starts you with. So if you change any of that, you can't get that move, which fucking blows. I think that move is one of the key things to him to make him good. If he doesn't have that, I think he's at a big disadvantage, because then he's just stuck with those 3-hit fucking 4-hit combos, and that's it. Like, he's relying more on the spin dash and stuff to come in through basic combos, which fucking sucks. I don't. Yeah. So like you can do stuff like that, but like that right there, that wouldn't happen. Like, I just don't fucking like that. So you'd have to do that, and that ends. There's nothing you can connect to the end of that combo. I just fucking don't like that at all. And let's see. He has a low hook grab that you can assign, which I think that one's in the preset. So like, the great thing about that is, let's say they're blocking your punches or your combos. So, God damn it. You can use that, and if they're blocking high, that counts as a low. So you'll actually knock him out of that. And that move in particular, let's go to Crush Blows. So let's say they block it. Oh fuck. Son of a bitch. That right there. So if they block those 2 hits and you do that low like that with that combo, that counts as a crushing. And it does a fucking fuck ton of damage. I mean, it's 270 off 1 hit.
Damn. Yeah, I
So
seen his fucking bar just
yeah, just fucking disintegrate. It's horrendous. Like, oh
yeah.
god, I'll show you something
Ooh.
fucking sickening. Ah, I fucked that up. I'm trying to think. Anyway, that's one of his crush blows. The other one is this combo for a punish. So, let's say you stick out a move and you whiff, and just like Street Fighter, but you get this, and that's 211 off that. So anytime somebody whiffs and you're able to do it, and it varies on character to character on how that works. See, like that I have to do something in particular just to do that. I have the settings set up that way to do easy crush counters, but like here's what I have to do in order to do that. So basically I have to, in order to trigger that crushing blow through a throw that I just did. Wrong way. So, do this crushing blow requires, it's a two-step process. So to do that, I would need to do a throw like I normally would, and you would have to tech it. And then immediately afterwards, I would have to grab you again, and then this would happen. And see, that's 310 off one fucking move. It's great, but if somebody's teching your fucking throws, and someone's teching your throws, they're gonna know what the fuck you're doing. So like, it's not really too keen for that. So I practice mostly I don't really pay much attention to it. There's an option you can go into the game settings, and Jay's done this where like every uppercut, everybody has that. That's universal for a crushing blow. So if you whiff, so if you punish or whiff punish, you'll get this, and you get something next. Everybody gets something out of it. So like, fuck, if I can do it.
So if I miss my uppercut and you uppercut me,
then that crushing blow is gonna fucking hit, and you're gonna eat that. So like, but that's universal. Every character has that, so it isn't like you're shit out of luck on that.
Yeah.
And see, that's his other combo. So I have two combos for whiff punishing. That one, which is really short and hard to do, and just the regular combo that I do all the time is that one. But I can't get anything off either one of those, which fucking sucks. So like that's the only bad thing, but that right there, like 369. Oh god. And see, I can actually let's see if I can do it this time. Anyway, I could connect that, but that's unrealistic in a real game, unfortunately. That's just because the options is set on where I can do a crush blow, and it is like 500, 600 fucking damage. Like, oh god, I wish I could get that off in game, but unfortunately I can't. There it is. Yeah, 515. God, I wish I could do that so fucking bad, man. It's fucking so good, but I'm stuck with this, so. Which isn't bad. Like, it's a little practice. It didn't really take me long to get the hang of that, but it's mostly I rely on that jump kick. I can do it off like the regular combos and go into spin dash, but the thing with the spin dash with him, let's say you do it once, all right, the second time will always knock him out. So like he has no EX dash, so it's just the one. And so like if you're already juggling somebody, let's say you've already knocked him up into the air and juggling into a spin dash, that won't count. That will just knock him down. Because they only let you do one juggle. So that's to limit people from like doing infinite little juggles and whatnot. So like that shit's set up that way. Let's see if I can, like right here. Nah, that's not what I wanted. Let's see, I'm not great at the game either, but yeah, see how it just knocks him down. So there's really
you got
nothing.
Grasp of it, dude.
Yeah, I was doing that punch combo for day one. Like that was my go-to for a while, and finally I learned what that one does, and I was like, I use this one more than anything because it's at sweep distance, so it's a good way to bait people out. Because I mean, that covers a lot, and if you want to do like spin dash into a combo, oh shit, come on, you can't use a small one. After that first punch, they're already able to block. So like by the time I do that, they can hold block and still not get hit. And so they're out of it. So you have to do this combo in order to continue with the spin dash. Oh, shit. So you have to do that in order to continue off that. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I've tried every fucking move I could. I couldn't find one. There may be something you could do situational, where like you're in the corner. I think I'm not in a fucking corner, and it's possible to link it off other stuff there. But out in the open, no, you're just kind of fucked. You have to rely on that one combo, and that's it. I think he's in the corner now. Yep. Yeah, so now I can do the punches. But like that's situational, and that's still a much better option. Just because of the fact that, you know, off the jump kick, I can do the air grab. And so even though I fucked that up, it still come out pretty good. So that's basically goal.
Anti-air is probably uppercuts.
Is uppercuts depending on the distance. Now every character's uppercut is not the same. His seems okay. Some of them will extend out a little bit further, some of them won't. Some of them will be a lot shorter. Some are a little bit quicker than other ones. So there's that, but like you do have normal anti-airs like that. I have a roundhouse, but you know you got to get the direction right. And I also have that. You can punch too, anti-air stuff, but it's kind of hard to do. And if someone kicks you, they're gonna kick you regardless. So there's nothing you can really do about that. I got that crush blow. See, and that's another crush blow he has, which is fucking situational as hell too. I think you have to hit. Some of the crush blows are fucking ridiculous. Let's see, that's Buzzsaw. So yeah, in order to do that, I have to trigger oh, it is a whiff or punish. Like Newt Sabot, he has a projectile, so to speak. You have to hit him 10 times with it in order to do the fucking crushing blow, which is fucking ridiculous. Because if you do 5 in a match, that kills somebody. Like that takes off pretty much almost the whole life bar. So in order to do that, you'll have to fucking have been spamming the shit out of it the whole fucking time. So you can do it from combos, but then you're just taking less health away to where you can do that.
Yeah, you're going to end up. Yeah,
you're going to end up coming short. Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Like I don't understand that. I guess they just thought it would be too much, but like then why even fucking put it up there if that's going to be the way they're going to look at it? Now I'm going to show you some Kung Lao stuff, which Kung Lao has some 500 hit fucking damage that you can actually do in real game. Which, oh, goddamn, that's scary. Is there anybody else you want to see?
I mean, there's a lot. I don't know, really. Like, I like Jax because he's got so many options.
Oh, I got some stuff with Jax to show you. Oh, man.
There's so many options.
God,
he has... I love Liu Kang. Liu Kang's simple. Like,
hey, he's simple, but Jax is pretty goddamn simple. I can do a 500 hit damage combo with Jax that I figured out, but that requires a lot of setup. That's the only bad thing, but man, if you can get it off, holy fucking shit.
But Jax has just got so much, like, just so much shit in his repertoire. Like, I mean,
well, you'll have to go in and change some stuff to make it really good. Like the stuff they give you that's assigned, I don't think is that good. Which I find odd that they chose to do one thing. God damn it. Anyway, one combo I do a Kung Lao. Oh, not the one I was wanting to do. Ah, fuck that up.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, it's very simple actually. It's just start off with triangle, square, and then you cancel. But the regular combo to do it in the triangle, square, oh shit, is that. So you just cancel the last kick of it. Yeah, I see. I cut it early. Now right there, fucking 374. God damn, that's 2 meters, but god damn, that is fucking a lot. Consider mostly everybody averages 200, 250 on like meter burn. Yeah. Hey, I still have I practiced the shit out of it, but I'm still not great with it. But you know, even if I flub it up, like he can't be punished unless I commit to the spin. So like, if I know I'm fucked it up and I don't get that, I can just like, don't hit spin. I don't think he can be punished out of it too. So like when he does the kick too, like he's still fine. But like there's the environment stuff, which is everywhere, and it depends. That's all going to be different. Like,
R2?
Yeah, I think it's R1. I switched my buttons around, but yeah, I think it's R1. Me, it's R2 or R2, but because I flipped the buttons, so my R1 and L1 are switched with my L2 and R2, so they just switch places because I find it easier to use the bumpers than the triggers for my supers and stuff. Because I really don't like hitting the triggers for that. so I have to use all my EX stuff with the triggers. But
Okay.
like right there, there's a punish combo. So that's his whiff punish combo, and you can fucking goddamn. I watched somebody fucking do this, and I was like, ah, goddamn, I have to learn how to do this. Fuck, it's kind of hard to do too. I really wish I could do it offhand. I still need some more practice with it. But
When he gets knocked up in the air, can you jump up and do the kick?
yes, but to continue with that combo, because of the crush counter, like you can.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I'm not quick enough for that. Yeah, I think you can get an initial kick off of it, but you have to be quick. But the way the combo works is you do the 2 hit of the. You're basically doing the combo again. So like you just do that. It's just you're only doing the first 2 parts, and then you cancel in the spin, regular spin. Then you do a front kick, and then you do an EX spin, and then you jump up and do the dive kick into the EX dive kick. And god damn, that's a lot of fucking health. And that's 2 meters, but you have to catch them on that crush guard on that crush counter. So
what about that teleport that he's got? Is it any account?
It's good to a degree. You have to watch yourself with it though. If you start spamming it too much, see there's the regular combo, so no crush counter. So, but that's still a decent combo because you get 3 hits above, and then that 4th or that 3rd hit. So you get 2 above, and then that 3rd hit hits low, where he kicks it. That's considered a low, as you see on the screen. Or it says mid, but it's actually a low. And so like people don't block after that, but you can always stop after the initial 2. So it's like forward, triangle, and square. You can stop, and then mix that up. So instead of going for the full combo, you can stop it. So it's like, and then grab. I love these grabs; they're so good. I like this one especially. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
But his teleport stuff is not bad, but you can't combo off of it, which I really fucking hate. I really wish you could.
Yeah, because I remember 3 when you teleport,
you can combo into it. With him, you can't. You get 4 options. There's the regular teleport, and you'll have to kind of mix it up because you see how he throws the hat. Somebody's looking for that.
Yeah.
Somebody knows, so they're like, oh, all right, I'll just duck, and then when he fucking teleports, I just uppercut him. And if you hit a button, then you're just gonna get fucking crush countered, and then they have a bigger juggle than before the regular crush counter uppercut. But he has, depending on the face button, will depend on the attack. So like you have that. See, that's what I don't fucking get. Like they'll let you counter it there, but it's just one simple hit. I'm like, what the fuck? What good does that do? So like the timing has to be insane. I'm not saying I whiffed that one so hard. See, I just got a 2-hit combo, and I have no idea how the fuck I did that. But that's just the regular punch, and then kick, or one of the kicks, which is X, is a grab. Hey, you can kind of fuck it up a little bit, but the great thing is if they're blocking, you still grab them. So if they're like, oh, I'll just block his teleport, you can grab. And you slam him down, and then he has an overhead, which is that. So if they're ducking, thinking, oh, well, I'll just duck the grab or the punch. So you can just, do a little flip kick and overhead. And then the last move is that right there, which does hit ducking people also. So it's weird that he has 2 of them, but it's just like a normal punch and kind of get away. But he has a crush counter that involves, let's see, the grab, teleport again to that. And it's 240, nothing to combo off of it, but it's nice. And if you're really predicting it, and I think you can store it. Let's see. I don't know if it has to be another move again or not. Let's see. Yeah. So you have to kind of do it one after the other. That's the only bad thing. So if somebody sees one thing, then they'll think, oh shit, well he's just gonna go for the other move next time. So I don't try to. When I play Jay, he knows how to look for that. He doesn't really know how to get around the grab too much. But, I'll mix it up and keep doing the grab. And then eventually, maybe one time I'll do that. Just to catch him off guard. So it's something you can use, but it's something you can't spam. Or it's going to be fucking seen. It's just like his other crush counter is... Let's see. Ah, damn it. As you do one EX dive kick... I gotta turn that off. Or no, is that on? I thought I turned it off. Alright, yeah, I did. Maybe they changed that. Let's see, that's weird. They did do some quick changes from the last patch, which would explain a lot. Let's see, shell and drop. So it says hit twice in a row. Okay. Yeah, so that's once. Now you do another one, and then you'll get the break. And that's a fuck ton of damage too. I mean, just the regular one, you know, that's 146, and then you add on top of that 298. And that's over 500. 2 fucking moves. And the way his dive kick works, you know, you can do it from really fucking low. Like, that was it right there. That wasn't even a normal kick. That was a dive kick. I wish you could do it off the teleport. That would be fucking more handy, but you can't. He's got a regular old hat toss. And I think that's all the basic stuff they give you. When you customize the character, though, you know, I can do air teleport, which is nice. And that's a lot better than ground teleport, because they don't see it coming. Like, unlike the regular teleport where they throw the hat. Like, oh, I know he's coming. But, like, you can jump back, jump forward. So, like, that's really handy. And I really liked having that. And you can combo off that kick and a bunch of other shit that I really can't do.
What, you gotta unlock moves during stuff?
No,
or?
all the moves are unlocked. You have to go and change them, which I'll show you how to do that. I haven't really messed with all of them yet. I just mainly the ones I've been playing with. I've been dicking around. I still have some more stuff with Shang Tsung. But you just go to customize, and you have collection, which is just art and endings. But you have characters. And they'll give you the base. So, like, I don't fuck with the names. So, like, this is what Baraka's been set at. And there's, like, the first two are the ones that they set up. And then you can create a new one. I've been changing the moves around. So, I've really just been trying to keep most characters 1 and 2. I just don't change the names and try to remember the moves they're set in. So, like, let's see. Who's somebody I've not really played with? I don't think I fuck with any of her shit. So, like, you see the abilities off to the side? You know, that's a sign. That's basically what they'll do is they'll give you 2 characters for, like, swaps, and they both have different abilities. And you just choose one. Like I said, you can create one, and then you go over to abilities, and then you can choose, like, which ones you want to use. So it's totally up to you. There are limitations. If you look over to the left, down at the bottom, where it tells you what the move does, right below it, you'll see it says conflict. So you can't put this move on with a prototype rocket. So that means you can't just put these first 2 moves of hers together, because they won't allow it, because that would be just fucking too much. So, like, they're kind of smart about that. But also to the bottom left, you'll see where it says slots. You only get 3. Some characters have, I don't think she has anything that's 2. At the most, everybody has 2 slots. I don't think anybody has one move that's 3. So, like, there's some moves that are 2 slots. So it means you can still you take up 3 slots, but you only use 2 of them for that one move, and then you can still sign another 1 slot move, as long as it doesn't conflict on top of that. But, like, where it says no conflicts, that just means you're just adding it to everything that she already has. She already has some of the most basic stuff, but these are the ones that you can change. But some of these, let's see. Yep, that's not showing it. I think she has one. That's conflict with that. No. I'll pick somebody who fucking didn't have it. They'll tell you it won't say a conflict, it says a replace. Like, it'll replace a certain move. You know, it kind of tells you, so, like, some of their basic stuff may get removed and replaced with the move that you choose.
Okay.
But, yeah, you can go ahead and kind of sign everything. I suggest you do that if you want to play with Jax, because for some reason, the first one they give you, he doesn't fucking have the slam. And I don't know, I was like, what the fuck? Because I put on Quad Slam and Burning Hammer. Yeah, there's quad grab, which is really fucking good. I think that it may be on that second version of him, because I haven't really touched that, but like, I don't know, they give him like bazooka and some other bullshit, and I'm like, well, man, he's mostly a grab character, and why the fuck would you want to do that? And you can go ahead and change clothing and stuff like that. There's some color stuff, and you'll unlock some of that stuff as you go through the character tower. Like, I didn't get this Cabal without the mask. I had to go through the crypt to deal with that shit just to get that, which I really like. But they have all these other choices for shit you can do, and you level the equipment up, so you just play with it. And as you win matches, you'll see a little meter go up at the bottom, and then it'll fill up, and you open up 2 little slots. And the slots are augments, which I know sounds like a lot of shit. It's just basically like they'll improve, like the spin dash does 9% damage, 6% damage, or 3% damage. You can only have 2 slots. But you can juggle the slots. So like, let's say you're looking at the triangle and stuff that I have on that one slot. And you can re-roll the slots, and there's 5 of them total. And there's a skull
And
one.
this will apply to the game while you're playing.
Yeah, your
other
customization.
people
Yeah,
too?
but if you do like ranked matches and that season league shit, that shit don't matter. That shit gets disabled. You still have the costumes the equipment you switched over, but you
Yeah,
don't
but-
have the moves, and you don't have the augments. And like, I don't mind the augments. That makes sense because you know I got a fucking Kung Lao and a Cabal who do insane amount of damage now that I have augments on that do like 18% more damage on a move. But the not changing move shit really fucking pisses me off because I like Cabal, but you have to go in and you have to change that shit to the hook grab, which I think is just fucking, it's really good. And Nomad Spin compared to hook grab, that's a fucking big difference. Yeah, Nomad Spin shit's okay. It's a anti-air thing, but so is your uppercuts and roundhouses and other shit. So why would you want to go with that when you got other options? It's okay, but fuck that hook grab is so goddamn good. And then I think low hook grab is something they give you right off the bat, and they give you I think rolling buzzsaw, which is the little blade I throw. It'll go along the ground, so they have to block it low, which is actually not that bad. You can EX it and you'll throw out 2, but you also can do a cancel. So let's say you do the spin dash, you can cancel it so you don't get caught. But I think I'd rather have more moves than. But it's weird because like his extended hook, that's a special move. It only does 1 hit. There's no combo into it or anything. Like you do it, you hit him, that's it. I'm like, well, what the fuck's the point? Why would you want to have that? Unless it was really good for some shit, but it just extends the range of 1 hit. I'm like, fuck that. You want combos? What the fuck would you do that?
So all of these are unlocked.
Yeah,
It's
all
just
this.
you
Yeah,
gotta-
yeah. You don't have to grind for any special moves like you did in Injustice. They kind of learned their mistake there, and they're like, we're not gonna do that again. But you'll have to kind of play around with them and see which ones you like. And like I said, I think some of them are just fucking pointless. Like extended hook is just fucking dumb. I don't. If you can play that distance game, yeah, I guess that's great. But I mean, it only does like 5% fucking damage. Like, what the fuck's the point of that? And then you have the AI stuff, which you don't really need to fuck with that right now. And as you do the character tower stuff, you unlock all these intros. So you'll have 1 each, 1 victory and 1 intro. And then as you do the character tower stuff, you'll unlock these, and you have to come in and assign them because you can take them off, put them back on. And then they have all these options. Usually everybody has like 4 costumes with color variations everywhere. So like they'll start you off with, I think like the first row will be kind of unlocked.
And
And
then
you have
you
like,
have to unlock your fatalities and stuff too.
no, that stuff's there. The way that's set up is it still happens. At least the fatalities, you'll have 1 unlocked automatically that you see where the input is over there to the left. The second one won't. As you do the character tower stuff, that'll unlock, but you can still do that fatality whether you have it unlocked or not.
You just don't know how to do it.
Right. The brutalities, as you unlock those, they will do those. So like, if I finish around with a spin dash, I will do a brutality. Until I unlock that in the character tower, though, he wouldn't do that. So those are kind of locked behind that stuff. And some of the brutalities are just fucking requirements or ass. Like, I really hate the fact that they don't explain this to you. because you're looking at it, it says final hit must come from a nomad dash, and you're like, all right, that one's fairly easy, and it's actually straightforward. The same thing with uppercut. But the thing with the uppercut is on the winning round that you want to do that brutality, you can't fucking hit block. But that doesn't tell you that right here. You have to fucking go into the menu, which is dumb. Like, there's more to him doing this little throw to do a brutality. Like, you have to fucking do the Zangief fucking grab. And it doesn't tell you that until you get into the game, which I don't really like that. And like, some of the stuff it says, like, from a throw, from a hook grab. What is one? Some of them will end like that. There's the combo. So you can do a combo, and if you finish the combo, then you'll do a brutality. Which, I can do one of those real fast. Those are not hard to do. But when you want to start doing that character tower stuff, it's in the Towers of Time.
So basically, yeah, you want to find the character that you want to do your main and grind him out.
To a degree. I mean, it's whoever you're just now playing around, so you kind of want to, dick around with all the characters you can. But you'll go to the Towers of Time, and up here it'll be blank. Like, it'll be like this little platform here. Say summon towers for character towers. Let me get rid of this for a second. Where is it? What button am I hitting? Square. Replace tower. It'll be empty, and so this screen will pop up, and it'll tell you it's going to be, I think, 25,000 to open up. There's 4 towers total. 25,000 to open up the first one, and then they'll have some requirements. Like, let's see. It'll be 25, then it goes to 50, then it goes to 75, then it goes to 100, and then it goes to 150. Usually, I think it's like 4 or 5 towers. And once you beat it, it goes away, and then you can summon up the next level for that particular character. When you're here, like the first one you can always do with no problem. Like, they usually let you do that one. But you see the second one, it's requirements. So I must beat the first tower, and I must give them 100 hearts, or 50 hearts. And there's 100 hearts. And that's not really a problem. You see the performance rewards? That's like gold. The green is soul fragments, and then there's hearts.
Yeah.
So, like, if you look down to the bottom left, you'll see that I have 29,000 hearts, 84,000 fucking soul fragments, and 1.5 million gold. The gold will come to you. Like, that's the least of your concerns. Soul fragments and the hearts are going to be the pain in the ass thing to deal with at the beginning. Granted, it doesn't cost much to do for the character tower stuff, but the crypt, that's a little bit fucking pain in the ass. And you'll have to, if you've got a character and you want to unlock more stuff for them, you'll need to do the stuff in the crypt. I suggest you go online and look and see which chest, because there's particular chests in particular will hold certain character stuff. So you may want to go online, look and see where it's at, and then fucking go get it. And that way you don't fucking waste money and hearts, because hearts do not come by. But once you get all the chests open, I've got 29,000 fucking hearts and nothing to spend them on. Fucking pointless. And then there's stuff like this where it says, I gotta do crushing blows, 25 crushing blows with this character in order to unlock this tower after I beat the previous tower. So, like, that where you're watching the crushing blow stuff that I was doing, you have to do 25 of those. And you have to do that within a tower. You can't do it in practice mode or like AI stuff. Like, this total blood shit is just how many times you do fatalities and brutalities, and that just adds up. The other one is like do the supers, do like 25 or 35 of them. They start out small. It's usually like 10, and then they build up to like 25 and 35. So you have to do like 10 fatalities, and by the end you're doing 25 fatalities and 25 brutalities. So shit like that. And it's just like, well, what I do if you want to farm for this stuff though and get it out of the way really quick is, you can pick one of these, and like there's rewards and stuff based off this. There's costumes and stuff and skins based around these other towers, but they're coming up random. So like they're time based. If you see the little time at the bottom, so it's 2 hours before this tower disappears. This one's about to go in 8 minutes, 6 minutes, and then a new one will pop up. So like if you kind of look at them from time to time and see if you can find your character, and then you see there's augments to unlock and stuff like that as you play through it. But one of the easier things to do when you're farming, so like let's say you got to do the brutality stuff. You're like, well, I need to do 10 brutalities. So that means you got to finish the round with 10 brutalities. Easiest way to do that is just go to this classic tower, and let's say they need 10. Well, there's 12 opponents in this one, and pick your character, put it on very easy, and just uppercut them like there's no fucking tomorrow. The computer does not hardly do anything on very easy, and you can just farm them out that way. And like I could probably do this in about 10, 12 minutes. And this way, this actually is useful in the fact that you can practice combos when you're doing this. So, like, this is a good way to actually practice without having to go into the practice mode and still get rewards and stuff for what you're doing. Oh, God, he fucking hit me right in the head. Yeah, you can just fucking lay waste to the computer. Like I said, they're not really too difficult. I don't know what the fuck he was doing there, but... Ah, fuck that up, but oh well. But just like Street Fighter, you have cross-ups and stuff. They auto-correct in the jumps. So, like, that's really advantageous. Like, that's surprising they let you do that. Like, I can do a cross-up with him facing the wrong way, but it's hard to do since there is a lot of auto-correcting. Yeah, see, that's 305. Even though I didn't do the exact combo I wanted to, I still got something out of it. I can get more out of that, but it's kind of hard to do. There you go. And that's how easy it is to do that. You get 10 matches, so you can just fly through that. And you do all your brutalities and that stuff's done. Now you can go access that tower. And let's say you're like, well, I don't really feel like doing stuff. I do other stuff while this shit's going on, and there's a way to do that. You can't do the computer will do fatalities the majority of the time. The brutalities will be if they have a combo that ends with a special move, and that special move does a brutality, then the computer most likely will do it. Like with Cabal, the computer does a lot of spin dashing, so once I unlock that, they're just doing brutalities fucking left and right. So like I was just like, oh, I can just let this run by itself. But if you don't want to do it, but you're like, well, I want to get that stuff unlocked, you can pick your character, and it says down there at the bottom, it says AI fighter. Hit the square button. You'll see the little light come on. You just hit that, and then now the AI does everything. Now you don't have to do anything. Only thing, you can't just run off and leave it. You have to kind of be by, because when you finish the match, you have to hit X. The computer doesn't hit X for that, unfortunately. No. But I'm sitting here reading or watching movies and videos, and just occasionally I'm like, well, it takes about 2 minutes for the computer to finish a match. Basically, what would take you like a minute is probably going to take the computer twice as long. So it's like if I was able to do these matches in under like 30 seconds, so that's a minute, I could do a whole match. The computer's probably going to be like 2 minutes. On this very easy mode, though, they kind of do whoop ass on themselves. Yeah, look at that. Man, it's fucking crazy. And it's a great way to actually learn how combos work, because the computer does pretty good combos. So, like, that's a good way to figure out how some of the stuff works. And I've actually learned more from the AI than I have watching anybody's fucking YouTube video.
Yeah, you just fucking...
Yeah, see, like that shit right there. Look at that juggle. God damn. These little punches. None of that was like combos. Those are all just normal hits, because you can juggle the shit out of somebody, see? That's fucking crazy. But I won't ever get that fucking good. No, I can't do that.
Damn.
They've always had that in like 9 and 10, but like, yeah, I can't do that. I've watched Jade do like a fucking 20-hit fucking combo. It's fucking insane for her. Watch her play. But see, look, yeah, he just did the fatalities. So if you're farming for fatalities, it's really easy. The brutalities, like I said, once they have a move that they do in a normal combo, they'll start getting brutalities, and you can kind of do that. But like I showed you, brutalities are fairly easy to do. You just do the uppercut stuff, because in order to do that brutality with the uppercut, like I said, on the winning round, just don't ever hit block. And when you do the final hit must come from uppercut, just hold down the button, and it does that. And it's very simple. So like, yeah, and that was what I was doing when you sent me a party invite. I was playing with a collector and just having him do that shit.
Just grinding.
Yeah, and I've got all the characters that I want. I'm just doing other characters for the fucking fun of it. I really should stop. But then again, I got fucking OCD, so like I see that shit and I'm like, well, I need to do something about that. Like, god damn it. Like last night I was doing it, and like I've been farming for arguments for the characters I use. So like last night it was like 4:30, and one of the towers disappeared, and it was a Cabal tower, and I was like, god damn it. I was like, I really don't need to fucking do this. I need to go to bed. And like, here's where you do a lot of unlock bullshit, and there is some stupid shit.
How do you do the towers? Like, can you put it on extremely easy, or are they hard? Or
some will have a option to do an easy mode, but most of them, the towers of time and the character towers, those are locked in within the difficulty. But like I said, if you have the computer do it, they will mostly do most of the work. Like they rarely lose, but that's mostly based off what the tower does and how it affects everything. Like you have to unlock all this stuff. This bullshit tower. This crypt is fucking retarded. One of the things they ask you to pay for, and it turns out it's fucking really stupid. And, ugh.
Do you
Anyway.
gotta like fight people in this area?
No, you just unlock chests. There are some damn spiders around that will fucking murder you, which fucking is infuriating. Because you're trying to look at shit and unlock shit, and fucking you're getting butchered. But one of the key things you do when you get here is, when you do 50 fatalities on a character, their head gets placed here, and you come up and you hit X, and it unlocks more like costumes and stuff. So like you can kind of see where the stone statues, like what they look like. It's just there's no way to keep count of how many you do, unless you're keeping a tally in your head. But I wouldn't concern myself with it too much unless you're really, really, really wanting to do that. Because like I said, if you let the AI do most of the stuff, he'll do all the fatalities. And you just occasionally come in the crypt, unlock stuff, and occasionally check it to see it, and see if you got 50. Because it'll say, it won't give you an indication to say press X when you have all 50, and then you can just put it in, and then you unlock the chest and you get all that bullshit. There's meteors that come from the sky, and those can fucking kill you, which is weird. It's really bizarre. I didn't know how I died one time. Turned out a meteor hit me in the head. And there's a shop too, but that shop's the time. I don't know where the time is. It just appears, and you talk to the douchebag. He insults you when you buy shit, and then he insults you when you leave. So he has customer service all around.
Hell yeah, that's my type of guy.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, you want to buy something, you fuck bag?
Yeah, he's like, I'll take that. That's a great trade. Now get the fuck out of my store. And like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah. Take your chill pill, man.
But yeah, the Towers of Time will be. They do special events, and they do, which man, I really wish the boss fight would come up, because you can team up with other people that do. Normally they're going to be right here, like on this little third platform. Like right now, CEO is taking place, so this is like a special CEO event tournament for the tournament that's down in Florida. So you can get some like special skins and some icons and stuff like that, and that goes on. But boss battles, so like you'll fight. Necessarily won't be a boss of the game itself. You'll just fight one character who's like souped up, and boy, that is some hard shit. You can do it either by yourself, or you can play with random people or invite friends. And I really wish this weekend they would have had something, but this shit's going to be going on for the whole weekend.
You can't use the computer?
No, for the stuff that requires that, you can't use the computer for like a boss fight and a multiplayer fight. Basically, what it is, the boss fight's just one, and he's souped up, and usually it's either 2 or 3 of you. So what makes it really easy though is the other people know what the fuck they're doing, because if they don't, then boy, it's just going to be a real shit show. Because what happened is you fight it chooses somebody random to be first, and then it goes from that order from there. But as you're sitting there watching the other person play, you can actually like heal and do like these special attacks and stuff as the shit goes on. So like, if you have one thing where it's like, oh, you press a button and it says heal, that character, your dude who's playing will get more health back, and you just hit that button. You can't spam it because there's a cooldown, but if everybody's doing what they're supposed to, then you can actually, the boss won't seem as hard. I've tried beating a boss by myself and come close a few times, but oh god, it is fucking hard. And it's pretty fun though. I wish there was more of a daily stuff with it. But like, you saw the one tower, the time's gone, so now this has popped up, and this is Liu Kang. There's your character right there.
Liu Kang.
And as you beat all the stuff,
I ain't gonna be able to do it until the shit downloads.
Yeah. But there is a thing that as you do fight, you earn rewards and stuff like that. You see right there at the bottom right, like all that stuff changes. You'll get stuff like, let's see. Which I'm not really going to do this, but you can just pick your character like you normally do. You can even choose the AI. It doesn't matter as long as you choose either or. It's really irrelevant. But you'll get these as you earn, which I would suggest kind of bank them when you first start out, because they're so useful as you go through the game again, or have to get to even though I beat that tower before, Like I just want to get to the augments, to that boss, but of course he's the last fucking tower, so I have to go through all these other towers. You can just hit start and go down. You have a skip token. You see I got 119 of those. I wasn't using those. I think I stored up to like 180. Like you see the easy fatality tokens. I got 549. I don't fucking really need those. You can buy easy fatality tokens. Don't ever do that. Don't even talk about it. But you'll get skip tokens that you can use to just skip a fight. And that's really handy. Especially when you want to get through a tower and you don't have enough time. Only problem is you have to go through each fight. So like if I hit skip, it's just going to go back to the tower screen. It's going to move me up one, and then it loads into the other fight. And you just hit start again and skip it again. Some of them you can't do though. Let's see. I think the boss ones at the end, they won't. Some of them they have let me skip, and some of them they have not. So that may be a possibility. But if there's more than one character in the tower, I've been able to skip all the way through it. But like if I do this one, I don't think I can skip it because it's only one fight. But let's see. Oh wait a minute. I think I can do that one. Yeah, I can. Because I've already done this, it kind of lets me skip all this bullshit. So yeah, there's no like you normally can't do this. Yeah. And the reason I've done this is because I just did the AI stuff. I didn't fucking do this. Like I don't care for Liu Kang for shit. I was just like I'll just go through the tower for two things. One for the to the left, the objective awards. When you finish all the towers, you know there's a bunch of clothing shit to unlock in colors. So that was the reason why I did it. The other thing is there's this here, which is a weekly thing that gets reset every week. And if you're in the top 5%, you get all those items off to the right. If you're in the top 10%, you get all those items that are from that top percent down. So like if you're want to get the skins and stuff, you kind of have to stay on top of that. But I don't think you're gonna have fucking time to do that. So that's probably gonna be something you need to worry about.
Yeah, most of my time's gonna be just fighting.
Yeah, you see, I'm 384. I'm in the 1%, bitches.
I ain't Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I got a lot of free time, so yeah, I don't expect anybody to fucking be able to do that.
No. Yeah, but like it's just like Street Fighter. I think I'm just gonna load it up. I really don't care about the cosmetics and customization as much. But if like you said, the customization of like your move sets and shit and percentage, I think that's kind of
the augment stuff is kind of a shitty thing. But if you kind of watch for it and you're building up skip tokens, like I said, you can go through all this. Like these are the boss fights with the particular character. Like I'll do this one and I'll put on brutal, and you can see how easy it is. It's not really difficult unless you try to do it raw. I think that's fucking a problem. But because the computer, just like Injustice, they sit right outside that poke zone, and as soon as you whiff something, they're gonna fucking light your ass up. But when you do stuff like this, when you do the towers, you have these little consumables, and you get 3 of them, but they're based on a number. So like if you look at where is it at? What am I looking for? If you look to the bottom, not about in the middle where it says magic energy, and it says 1, that means it's going to eat up one of those slots of the 3 I can fill. So like this here eats up 2 slots. Or it says 2 slots right there in the parentheses. And so like if I put it down, then that means that if I can use a 1 slot item after that. But there's also, I think, character slots. Yeah, 3 slots. This is basically where the character will come out and assist you and do a move and then run off. They're okay. I don't think they're bad, but for what I want and how I do this, I use mainly this, which is double health back. So you hit it once and you get half your health back, which fuck, that thing is great. And they're easy to earn, which is weird because they have these that do a quarter, and I've gotten less of those than I have the one that gives you halves. I don't know fucking why, but and then you can kind of play with these as you build them up and see which ones are good and which ones are bad. I try to get ones that'll either push them away or get a hold of the computer and give me time to heal, because if you heal, the computer's just like, well, fuck that guy, and just starts comboing your ass. And so you can pick another one and see. It's usually these are all 1 slots. So now I got something set up. This other one, this one that's by itself, these last for a whole tower. So like if you have, you're gonna fight 6 guys in a row and you want to unlock your equipment stuff, like you put this little training book on and you get double XP for the whole tower for your equipment, leveling up, so you can actually do it in half the time. as you get these. Like you perform fatalities, you get extra bonus stuff and like that. So like there's extra money.
I just made this like in detail instead of it
Yeah,
just
and
being,
yeah,
fight game. You
I
got no
think
full
though, like
grounded.
if you are doing the tower stuff, like these two right here, you always want to try to get as many of those and stock those as you can. The reason why is this one is for any floor traps, it disables them for the whole tower. So there may be something like, oh hey, if you you'll be poisoned every time your feet's on the ground. I'm like, God damn it. So you turn this on, it's off for the whole fucking tower. It's a lot easier to do stuff, and this one is for rockets. They'll launch rockets in the background, and some of them may be rockets that freeze you, and then the computer will just bust ass on a combo. You fucking stuck. You can block the rockets, but you're in mid combo, you can't block shit, and you get hit by it and you're frozen. And the computer's like, oh well, I guess I'll do my 800 hit combo to you right now. So like having those and taking those off really help a lot. And if you look to the right, it's telling you what's how the tower is set up. And basically, blocking is disabled, so I can't block shit. Yeah, there's no way around that, unfortunately. There's not anything I can do to counter that. But if it said missiles, then I could put that satellite up and no missiles will come out. But I think I can handle Liu Kang without blocking. And he's be a pain
What
in
does
the
Liu
ass.
Kang give you? The dragon.
Well, if I hadn't done this before, you would get all these character items to change out, like that skin with the tattoos and stuff. That would be there. The pants, I think the headband.
Okay.
And an augment usually is tied in. Like if I beat him, I'm gonna get 2 augments for Liu Kang. But I found it fairly easy. It's not too difficult. It can be frustrating if you don't have shit to deal with. Like, asshole, fucking counter. But see, he just left himself wide open for that. You can usually do a lot of jump attacks, and creature's not too bad. And they toned it down. It was a lot worse on day 1. And people bitched and moaned. I'm like, yeah, the computer's pretty fucking hard. But you only have 1 round, so... Yeah, he's not even being aggressive at all. He's not fucking brutal. There we go. Get me with the fucking super. But you see, like, oh god, I'm taking all this damage. I'm like, oh, I'm not even worried about that. Because all I have to do is that right there, and I can heal up. And you see the little thing as it refills. As soon as that's filled back up, I can just drop another one. See? Even when you're getting comboed, you can do some of that stuff. You can't do the heals because you have to, be in the open. But like, oh shit, I forgot I can't block. Ah, damn it, I fucked that up. I may die. Oh god. I'm gonna heal. There we go, I got that off just in time.
You guys in the damn corner.
Yeah, but you see that net shit really paid off. I mean, they can still beat the hell out of me, but I don't care. And I just super him and he's done. Usually that combination of a move or that health along with the some kind of thing that either stuns him or knocks him across the screen will get you the win, because you can back off and you don't have to be aggressive, and you can just heal up and wait for that meter to kind of burn. So like, even though you heal, it's best to kind of sit in the back and let that meter build up a little bit more, so you have it ready to go again if he opens up a bust ass combo on you again. But then I'm done. So like, that's not difficult. And you can keep doing these over and over until the time runs out. And they'll give you certain stuff like icons. I've gotten some clothes, but that's very rarely, and I don't know when. Because they don't tell you what's after you beat it. So like, I got 2 augments, and then I got a bunch of gold and some consumables. But yeah. And you can just run it back if you want to, either on the hard, brutal difficulty or the normal. If you do normal, the AI can do this. Like, the AI will do this fight. But
Okay.
occasionally they run into some problems. So like, you kind of have to watch it and see. There's certain things that there's like one with laser beams that come out. The computer sucks at those. They'll just sit in a fucking laser beam and die. And it's just like, God damn it, all you have to do is move like 2 feet away and they will not fucking do it. But that's on the rare occasions that they do. But yeah, you can have the AI do all this. Like, you really don't have to do this manually yourself. And there's no change in the difficulty. It's set at normal. And when you beat it and unlock everything, like you get all the performance awards, then the brutal opens up, which usually on the boss fights, unless you continue like 5 times, you should be able to get the brutal unlock on everything. And you can turn it on and off, and you get extra items for turning it on. And that's what I've been doing with my character stuff. And then there's these summon towers. for shit. I haven't, like, one gives me a bunch of hearts, but I don't really need fucking hearts no more, and one gives me a bunch of coins, which I'm probably gonna do that one soon enough. And yeah, you just throw this middle one. It never changes. It's called a gauntlet, and basically it's certain conditions you do to progress. And some of them are pretty fucking ridiculous. Like, I have to end every single fucking match with a fatal blow. You can still go through the tower and not finish with fatal blows, but they don't count. So that's fucking fun. So now you have to make sure you get the fucking your
Fatal
health
fire,
almost.
fatal energy, fatal dog.
Yeah, it's fucking like that. That's just the name of the towers: fatal dark and fatal poison and stuff like that. But you have to finish each one with that damn super move. Even if it's just like a speck, like they've got a speck of health left, and you have to punch them one time and they're dead. You fucked it up. And you got to fucking start that match all over again. The great thing is, when you do, like, even on the boss fights, if you like, let's say you're having trouble on the brutal difficulty, and you're like, fuck, I keep losing, and then you hit continue, you know, your points are going to go down, so you're not going to get the max performance. There's a way to circumvent that, and it is fairly easy, and I suggest to do it as much as possible. So, like, when it says finish them, and you're about to die, just hit start, and go to restart. When you restart the match, it re-blanks all your negatives. Like, there's no positive, no negative, so it resets all that. So if you're trying to go through a tower and get, like, peak performance, and shit didn't turn out too well, just hit start and restart match.
Okay.
And that basically resets everything. If you're doing the tower, let's say you're on the third one and you fuck something up pretty bad, you could just hit restart match. It's only going to take you to that third one. It's not going to take you all the way back to the bottom. And, like, that's handy to know. Because I figured they would change that and not let you do that, but apparently not. Which is nice. I'm glad they didn't fucking do that.
That's a lot of shit, man.
It is, but you take it one at a time. You just learn combos and stuff. That's the main thing you need to do.
Yeah, I'm mainly gonna play this game with you or Fall Guy or whatever, just to play, just to have fun. You know, I ain't really got time like you do. You know, to kind of go
Yeah.
to the crypt. I might do it every once in a while, but
I say just
usually on
build
the
up a
weekends
stock.
I like.
Yeah, I would just build up a stock of it and just go to it every once in a while and do it. Like I said, got some characters you like, then you just concentrate on those in particular. And yeah, just do it that way. Like, I probably will buy this on Xbox, but you know, I'm gonna wait for a sale or whatnot, and I'm not gonna grind out like I am now. I just probably like 2 characters, Kung Lao and Cabal. That's about all I care about.
It's gonna take me a little bit to download this.
But Shang Tsung's fun.
Oh,
Oh
man.
god, he's so good. Yep. There's Rain. Rain kick. Wow! Across the world.
Hell yeah.
And then there's Reptile Slide with the EX, which I really like. Pretty fast. Do the crush counter. Oh god, I cannot do that. There we go. Yeah, 279. God damn, that's one fucking move. And then he has Ermac. Slam around. He has a lot of fun stuff. And you can turn into him. So now I'm Geras. And that move right there, god damn it. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Now let me show you what he can do and why he's so fucking cheap and cheesy.
Surrender your soul.
Now that's 136, and the reason it's 136 is because it's Shang Tsung. But let me see if I can. I think I can mess around with this.
Oh, accidentally. Let me.
You back out.
It said start the. Yeah, no. It said start this game. I was watching you, and I guess it started this game instead of that. I was checking to see what my download was, and I went back to your screen, and it said start this game. I thought it was the screen, but it was the Mortal Kombat. I'm going back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, she's loading up. There we go. What was that? That damn skull.
Yeah, it's a hand thing. I shouldn't have known. I'm gonna change this because it's fucking confusing as hell. I like the fact you can control the player too. Like, you don't have to go all the way back to the menu and change characters, which is nice. That's handy. But I'm gonna change characters because I think the Shang Tsung Gears I have doesn't have the stuff I need. No, he's just fucking. It's ludicrous what he can do. He needs to be nerfed so goddamn bad. And all the stages have stuff you can either jump off or throw at somebody. So that's nice. There's a chainsaw. There's a mallet. There's a really long ass fucking spear. Anyway. Okay, that's just one move, 210. Like, that's a quarter health. Like, goddamn. Let's see. Ah, fuck. I always forget how to fucking do this.
How did you? Can you block it?
Look at that. 363. 363. You know how hard this fucking combo is to do? That's fucking bullshit. That's a whiff punish. So, like, you get caught with this. Fucking, that's a super. Like, let me see if I can. Let's see. Position up. I need. No, that's a. It should be there. Where is it?
That's almost 40% of your health right there.
One fucking move requires nothing.
Yeah.
No meter, no nothing, no juggle. That combo is just square, 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 grab.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why motherfuckers broke. And like, you know, what are we doing there? What are we doing? So it's 363. Alright, just for that. And here's his super. Let's see how much we get out of a super. Didn't even match the goddamn super. That's fucking bullshit. And like, let me figure out where his other ones are. Like, I just cannot fucking believe they let him do that. That is just ludicrous. He doesn't have anything off the throws. That's the combo. See, he has another one. So there's 2 combos he can crush counter. 3 combos he can crush counter. So now he has 4 crush counters. Now he has 5. And that's all the same, so. Stand blocking. That's 6. So he has 6 fucking crush counters to do. Yeah, there's that one. 240. 1 hit. What the fuck, man? Sand trap. I think there's another one you can assign where he does like a karate chop to the neck and it's like 300 fucking damage. Like, really? Oh, I do like this crush counter though. Oh, fuck that up too. In the back. Is that 4? That's 4. But look at that. 342. That's almost as much as the goddamn combo he does. What the fuck? 363. And then fucking. Look at that. What the fuck? That is bullshit. That is fucking ludicrously bullshit. And then here's another one. That's 290. That motherfucker has 1, 2, 3, 7 fucking crushing blows. Like, what the fuck? And then you get shit like that. Oh, I fucked that up. But then you get shit like in the stage too, and like that's fucking like, man, that's fucking just utter crap. I cannot believe. Because you actually combo some of the stage stuff if you're near it like that, and those do decent damage. They're not super great, but they are handy to a degree. But fuck, if you're playing this guy, why do you need anything? Like, why do you need a fucking super?
Yeah, you got 3 supers to choose from.
Yeah, and they're really good. Like, that's a low attack, so like, you can catch somebody off guard with that really easily. That's a low, too low. That second hit is a low hit, and it's just like, god damn it, man. I gotta.
He's Bane, dude. It ain't Garrus. He's Bane.
It's just like that. You have to go and put that move on to where it'll charge like that. If you don't, then he can just do it normally, and it'll just come out immediately. But you still get the same effect, which is fucking just ludicrous to me. I'm like, why the fuck does this character exist? Now, if they wanted to patch something, sure as shit need to patch him, because that right there, that punish with the sand trap, that's fast. See how fast that comes out? And it hits low, so you have to block it low on top of that. So, yeah, that's a really good fucking punish. And if somebody's fucking spamming shit, like across the screen with fireballs, you catch them with that, that is a fucking, that's a counter. That's a fucking crush breaker. And it's just like, man, that's fucked up. Character's broke. And you can reach it all the way across. As with any of the projectiles, everybody has this, is in order to, you can change the distance. You have to kind of do it manually. Like, neutral is just like middle, hold towards you, and it's closer. And then you do it and hold forward, and you can go further out. So like, oh god, man, that's that right there though is fucking the real dick one. That's just fucking too much. The other thing that's like, well, let's add some more damage to that. Let's add in fucking jump kick and ah, damn it, if I can get it off. Oh yeah, you kind of got nerfed on that one. That's good. 59, not hitting it raw, but fuck me, man. Let's. Pretty sure I can probably get more in the corner. I do love that clothesline. Okay. Look at that, 4 fucking 7. God damn it, that was just a fucking corner. God. I'm pretty sure there's more I could probably get out of that too. This character's fucking dumb. Ah, probably gonna get more right there. You have to time it right, which is kind of hard to do, but it's not as difficult as it should be. Ah, I fucked that up. Ah. Ah. Well, maybe I can't. Maybe I hit low. Yeah. Oh my god. Damn it. You do have to do it, like, if you do go over, like, the 3 squares, like, you hit it a 4th time, and then try to do the last grab, it won't. He will drop out of it. So, there's some skill to it, but, man. That's fucking just ridiculous. Ah. I did it a second ago. Anyway, you can see what that does. That's total fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why I
play a fighting game, bro.
fuck, 630. Oh god damn, man, that's. And Jax can do that. Like, he can do a high amount of that. I think he can do. Oh god, is that my mic or yours?
I don't know. It might have been mine.
I think it's mine. He can do the same thing. He can do a great amount of damage, but he doesn't have 6 goddamn fucking crushing blows. So like, yeah, that's fucking ass. But he also has to do a setup for it too on top of that, which I was having a lot of fun just playing around doing the combo. Like, it's like I said, if you go into the menus, you can go and change this. And I would, if you want to play with Jax, yeah, I would put these 2 moves on, which are his air grab, and then his other one's the quad grab. That's a regular one. But in order to let's see, I can't remember what the moves were. I kind of forgot. There we go. Nope, not the gotcha grab, the quad grab. Nope. Square, back forward. Oh, yeah, now I remember now. Nope. Alright, hit my forward. Yeah, I gotta hit the triggers. God damn it. Oh god, I'm doing horrible now. Power button. Okay, it's the face button. That's one. Oh god, I gotta remember the order. So that's the turn, but we don't need that. Belly belly. God damn it. Well, hell, I was doing this no problem the other day. Gotten everything I know. There we go. There's one, so. Game is telling me wrong. There we go. That's 350. And that's crouch counter. You get on that stuff, but. And that's pretty good. You can do that off like a jump kick.
What do you do? You gotta keep.
You hit the buttons.
on?
Yeah, yeah. Once you do the initial like grab, it's like triangle, circle, square, or it's a triangle, circle, and then X. So like square's your starter to do the move when you do the grab, then triangle, circle, and then X. And you have to time it right, but you also that eats up 2 of your meters to do those. So like to do the initial one, the first one where he just slams him down after he throws him down, like that one triangle, that doesn't cost anything. So you have to time it to get the crushing blow. You have to time it just right. Like it tells you how to do it. You do it enough practice, you're able to do it all the time. Like it's not really too difficult, but
What do you do? X, 0, and then triangle.
it's a square to start the move. So down, forward, square, triangle, circle, X.
Okay, so it's backwards. It's power bomb, circle.
Yeah, I don't know why it's listed like that. That was fucked me up too. Like I finally figured it out, and I was like, okay, well, because you can spam the buttons and do them, and I think I don't know, let's see, I'm just hitting triangle, hitting circle, and then hitting. Yeah, you gotta have meter for it. The crush counter won't happen. It's only happening because I have the easy crush counter thing on. But well, let's turn that off. I can just keep tapping X and square or circle and X to spam that out just to get the move out. But you know, I'm not getting no crush counter. So you gotta time it right. I didn't get it. Like you practice a little bit enough of it, and you get the hang of it. First, it seems like a little fast, but nope. Seems like it's moving really fast, but it's actually not. It's just the camera moving around so goddamn fast. Nope, didn't do it. Oh, I've got to reset it. I ain't no professional at this game now. Don't judge.
Hell, I don't even know how to tell a professional from not. You know, I ain't fucking.
Well, when you're hitting the buttons, you're doing them at the last possible second, is what it tells you. And so, like, I'm hitting, and if you do one of them off, like, then the whole thing's not gonna work. So, you know, you can get 2 of them right, but if you don't get that third one right, it still doesn't count. I think the part I struggled the most was with the triangle on after the initial first grab, because he moves so goddamn quick. Like that, right? Nope. That right there. And it's like, I had a lot of trouble getting that right because it's so fast. But once I started getting into a rhythm after practicing for a while, I was able to do it pretty well. Ah. Son of a bitch. So even if you don't get it off, you still get a fuck ton of damage. I mean,
I thought you getting it off right there. It looks like you're getting it off.
Almost. I'm off somewhere. I don't know by how much. Ah, damn it. Like I said, the first part of it's hard to do because it's so fast. No, that's just letting you know that you're eating up the meter to do it.
So it still eats up the meter even though you miss it?
Yeah, it would still eat up the meter. You still get the damage, but yeah, you won't get the crushing blow. Like I said, I have to practice. Like, I wasn't doing it on a big regular basis, but I had gotten it down where I could do it a little bit easier than what I am. It's that first hit though. That shit's so fast, and like I think that's where I'm fucking up. Because you get like that, you gotta do it the last possible fucking minute or second or whatever that fucking window is. Fuck. Ah. I think I did that one too early. Like, I know on that last one, I got that one timed pretty well. Because I know it's right after immediately hit the button as soon as she fucking hits the ground. I think it's, like I said, I think it's the triangle that gives me the most trouble. There we go. Let's see. Not perfect, but you get it off, you get a nice fucking amount of damage for 2 meter burns per grab. And, you know, whatever he has the combo, because he can combo into that grab. Unlike Street Fighter, you know, command grabs can be comboed into stuff. Let's see. Yeah, well, maybe not. I thought. No, you can't off the jump kick. So, yeah, you can't. You can do that other grab, but. Alright, let's go back to. Like, doing this. Oh, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. You know, like doing this and it's getting. Oh shit! I fucked that up, didn't I? Yeah, that's 350, just normal. Like, but if you're able to. Yeah, it's 410. So he has the ability to power up all his punches with that. And you can, I practiced this and like I was doing this fucking a lot of crazy shit with this. Like, it's just fucking insane the amount of damage you can do. But those they lower over time unless you're doing punches. So like if you're doing this, they start heating up. So if you do it like probably twice, then they're at max. Same thing with like meter burning. If you down, because it's simple to do. It's down X. He just does that. So, but any attacks that he have that require a punch, that is a really good fucking crushing blow. It's like maxed out heat, and you just forward and throw. And it's just insane. I thought it was more than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, 330. So like, that's pretty good. And just normal grab. It's so good. You know, you can keep building it. Someone let you, I would. But like I said, you can do like the normal grab, and I just hit punch, and it's, you know, he's halfway there at that point. You can do it again. He's now maxed out. And just quad grab. Because unfortunately, you can't do the meter burn for it like that, because it eats up meter. So if you need the meter for the quad grab, you won't be able to do it. But oh man, he is so much fun. What is it? Forward punch. Yeah, there it is. That's pretty good. It's all high though. Somebody ducks it, you're fucked. And he has a bazooka, which he can really fuck people up with. He can shoot it high or low. Boy, Jay, if you watch that video, Jay has a hell of a time trying to get past me. When me and him are trying to figure out how to play the game, I was just fucking killing him with his damn bazookas. And he has a dash punch, which at max range does a crush counter. He's pretty fun. No. I'm surprised I liked him as much as I do. Trying to think what else. He has a bunch of other options. There's some other moves I haven't really messed with, but I put on that quad grab. Like that's, I don't understand why that's not his first option. Like that should be a go-to all the time because it's so handy. It doesn't conflict with anything either.
But you gotta hit R1 while you're doing that, right? The meter burn?
Nope.
That
moves all. Yeah, the quad grab's automatic. So like all you have to do is just do it and then start hitting the buttons. Yeah, there's
just burns your meter.
Yeah, it just burns your meter. So you don't have to. God, that would be a pain in the ass. You're gonna have to fucking add a meter burn like that. Nope. You just got to get the timing down. That's the main thing. Like I said, you can kind of spam it until he does the move, or he does the whatever grab you're trying to spam, and then just go to the next button. Like it's not really that difficult, but you know you want to try to get precise with it because you want that crush counter. Because Man, that's a lot of damage. That's pretty good. Like, one of my favorites is... Oh, shit. No, that's still good enough for that. That's not what I want to do. There we go. That's air grab. So you can... Anything that causes a juggle or somebody be in the air... Oh, God. It's so good. Because... Let's see... If I could kick somebody in the head... I mean, that's 198. That's 2 moves. And, like, you can meter burn it. Let's see what we get out. Ah, fuck. Yeah, 243.
That's why he's got so many options, man.
Yeah, he's really good. Like, it's surprising me that nobody's using him in tournaments. Like, everyone just seems to fucking be past.
Projectiles.
Yeah, he has 2 of them.
He's got a ground slam, but you gotta select that.
Yeah, you gotta. I think he has a slam automatically. He has 2 projectiles: the bazooka, and you can put on the fireballs, which I don't know. It's not bad, and you can get a crush blow out of it, but. You know, if I had a choice, I would go with
quad.
Yeah, I'd rather have more grab options because the heat missile's okay. You got to double meter burn it, and so like, yeah, you got to do it in a combo. It hits 6 or more. Like, what the fuck, really? Like, shit like that's ludicrous. Like, Sub-Zero and Scorpion have crushing blows if you do a fucking combo 8 hits or more. Now, it doesn't mean you have to do like 8 hits and then do the move. You can do, I think, 7 hits and do the move, and then it'll count towards it. But you know, that's kind of assy. I really don't really agree with that. Like, it's usually like he doesn't have 6-hit combos that are out in the open. Like, I think if you're in the corner, Jax is good for it, but yeah. So you can't do heat missile unless your hands are juiced up. And see, I can't even fucking do the EX. Come on, what was it? Amplified, yeah. Looking at the wrong thing. Heat missile. I hit square. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to hit square. What am I doing wrong? Wow, the thumper's pretty good. Yeah, that hits low too. Like, that's hitting low all the way across the screen. But then you can just like, oh, they're gonna jump. Eat that. That knocks everybody out of the fucking air. Yeah, that's full screen. I don't know. I think you can block that. There's somebody who has a move that's like a ground pound. Maybe Kotal Khan. But, let's see, L2. Oh, that's probably an air grab. I don't know if I have anything that pops up. Oh, let's try. I think that should work. Hit the wrong button. Yep. Okay, there it is. Ugh. Maybe you can't do that anymore. I guess I have to catch somebody raw with it. Because I don't expect him to fall down that much. Oh, that was a good cross hook. Ugh. Anyway, he has the air grab, the backbreaker stuff. Like, it's just simple down and grab in the air. I don't know if you can get anything out of it. Let's...
Was that a dead Goro in the background?
Yeah. Which sucked. I really like Goro in the last one. I wish he was in this one. Normal, nope, not block type. What am I looking for? Player 2. Why am I missing? It should be... That's block. Ah, there, movement. Yeah, that's nice. And you can hit that pretty low to the ground or high to the ground. Can't meter burn it. I wonder if I can do that off the hop. Oh yeah, you can. That's fucking handy. It's hard to do it off a normal jump, but if you hop with her. Man, that could be really fucking shitty. Oh god. Yeah, I don't understand why people in the tournament don't use him. Fucking so good.
He's got so many choices, man.
He has a lot of things that he can answer for. Like, people fucking react a certain way. I just think people are sleeping on him. They're going to fucking Geras and his goddamn too many goddamn crushing blows ass. Character's bullshit.
But damn man,
Yeah.
you want to play something?
Are you done downloading? Where are you download at?
No, I ain't done downloading, bro.
No, we can go play some Bloodborne or something.
Bloodborne or play some Street Fighter, or it don't matter.
It's up to you, my man.